Adrian from Audio Excellence. Welcome to another edition of our pre-owned haul. So today we've got a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to show you. Here, starting at this top here, we've got a Bryston 2B LP Pro. It's an amplifier that is designed for commercial purposes as well as for audio. And what's unique about it is that the channels are independently configured so that in, for example, commercial applications, if one of these channels goes bad, you can just take out the module without having to send in the entire amplifier. It's fully balanced, rated at 60 watts per channel into 8 ohms and 100 into 4 ohms. Comes with a box, manual, and specification sheet from the factory. And by the way, 20-year warranty. I believe this amplifier was made in 2014, so you've got 16 years left on the warranty. This is a Levinson 38S. It was the top of the line preamplifier. Second owner, he had it for many years. The original owner owned it for a little bit, then sold it to him, and he kept it for many years. Recently decided to downsize, and that's why it's here. We'll finish testing it and then we'll list it. This is the matching amplifier. It's called the Levinson 333, 300 watts per channel, weighs a beast. Jerry and I went to pick it up. The thing weighs, I think, 150 pounds or thereabouts. And it's designed to connect to a 220 volt outlet or 240 volts. Look at that. That's crazy. But that's to ensure that it gets full current and voltage to give you the full output that the amplifier is capable of. And again, we'll be testing this amplifier to make sure it's 100%. Now we'll cut to another room and show you more things. Follow me. Here we have the Macintosh MC275 Mark V. It's actually one of Philip's, belongs to one of Philip's clients. Philip, can you tell us a little bit about this amplifier?
Well, it's a Mark V.
So that's it.
It was purchased basically almost brand new. So there's like less than 100 hours on it. I've since put about 50 hours on the tubes just to make sure everything is copacetic, and it sounds great. It's in immaculate shape. From what our technician tells me, internally the difference between the Mark V and the Mark VI is the Mark V, everything's on one board. The new version, the Mark VI, is everything's on two boards. This does not have the LED feature that some people find abhorrent.
I love it.
Light up green. Some people like it, some people don't.
I love it.
I like it, but there's been a lot of the guys who are the purists. They only want to have the little warmer, on the inside, like a little glow plug.
People always find something to argue about. Okay, more stuff. All right, so over here we have the Sonus Faber Olympica 3 SE Special Edition. It was made specifically for the Hong Kong market, as we understand it. They made a small run specifically for that market, and this has very few hours. Klein bought it because he was so in love with the speakers, and he had to custom order it into Canada. And after he bought them, he fell in love with it so much that he ended up, it's actually Philip's client, ordering the Amati speakers. So these speakers have not had any real hours as yet. Comes with box and manual in the Wenge finish. Virtually perfect condition. With leather in the top, leather in the front. Just built beautifully. Again, we'll have this on our website shortly. Okay. Over here we have the Wilson Audio What Puppy 6. We sold these speakers originally to the client. He's downsized. He's going to be moving into a condo, so unfortunately he doesn't have the space for the speakers anymore. Original owner in excellent condition. This, I believe, was called, at least we used to call it, I think, the Mercedes Silver finish. Comes with the spikes, wrench, and a couple other things. We're going to be replacing the diffraction front foam pads. And so once they're done, the speaker will basically look brand new. That's it for now. Tomorrow we'll have more, so stay tuned. As a matter of fact, I think Jerry will probably splice everything together into one video, but we'll have more to come, more toys. See you later. Bye-bye. Okay, so this is part 2 of our adventures in used equipment that just came in. Jerry's going to string it all together. And just also as a disclaimer, there's a good chance that by the time this video gets uploaded, a lot of this stuff, if not all of it's already going to be sold. This is a line 3 from Sonic Frontiers that just came in.
Line 1.
Oh, sorry, a line 1. It's too early in the morning. Line 1 that just came in on a consignment trade. We tested it. There's a bit of noise, so I'm going to be dropping it off to Parts Connection, which is owned by Chris Johnson, one of the original founders of Sonic Frontiers, and he and his team are going to check out to see what's causing the noise. Standard procedure. We always test everything that comes in before we put it up for sale. The remote control, tube preamplifier, balanced. It's line stage only. Really good sound when it's working. Actually, Philip might want to tell us a bit more details about this. These are the Macintosh MC75 Monoblocks. Go ahead, Philip.
This is the latest version that they did, which is actually now out of production, so it's highly collectible. So when COVID hit, the store was physically shut down, and my client called me and said, I need a pair of amps, I need a pair of amps. And so I said, well, we've got this sitting in the back room because I've been saving it for some special client, and he ended up buying it. And he loved them so much that when the 1502 came out, he ended up buying that. And so these are now back. They've been used 4 or 5 months, and they're in excellent shape, and someone will really, really, really love them. They're really special. Very, very sweet sound. And
comes with the box and manual.
Yeah, it comes with everything. There's a cage for it. There's obviously the foam insert. It's in impeccable shape. It's like new. It's basically just broken in, and this will provide 30, 40 years of enjoyment for someone who really wants to get into tubes. That's an excellent amplifier to buy. You can't find small monoblock Macintosh units that are too new anymore. Yeah, that's the last one.
And we'll have pricing. Just go to our website, audioexcellence.ca. Once everything is finally tested and so on, we'll
So Jerry, if you come around, you can show them that it has balanced inputs.
Okay, now the moment we're dreading.
Oh, wait. One other thing.
Oh.
So the nice thing also about the 75s is that they don't have those LED lights. So it just is the glow of the tubes. So if you don't like the lights, this doesn't have it. All right.
Okay, so take a shot of this. These are Dan D'Agostino Progression Monoblocks, bought by a client of ours. Loved them so much that he ended up buying a whole bunch of the Momentum amplifiers, and that's why these are for sale. They're in mint condition, very low use, full box manual and power cord. And we just started to unbox one, and we'll do the rest just to show you how it's done. So this is the cover, and you'll notice that there are holes so that you can actually physically take it off. And then once you take that off, you now have these sleeves. Okay, Jared, if you want to come around, you can see how we're going to do this. So you physically pull this up. Easier said than done. There we go. Move them over. And ta-da! That's the amp. So it's black satin with the beautiful copper contrast and the big meter in the front. And again, we have a pair of these and the matching preamplifier, which I'll show you in the back as well. And again, even though these have just come in, by the time the video goes out, there's a good likelihood that they'll be sold. Okay, let's go in the back. Okay, here we have the matching D'Agostino progression preamplifier. Now what's cool about this preamplifier is that, one, you got this beautiful backlit meters reminiscent of Macintosh. And of course, you've got the copper insert in front of the volume control. Oh, there we go, remote control. Beautiful metal remote control. And it actually has a Bluetooth antenna for the remote control. So you don't have to actually aim it at the unit. It works really well with that. And then the power supply is at the bottom over here, which also serves as the stand or base for the preamplifier. As I was just saying to the guys, I'm actually very tempted to keep this because we're out of D'Agostino preamplifiers and this sounds actually really good. So we shall see. Next, So over here we have the Wilson What Puppy 6 speakers. Belonged to a client of ours for many, many, many years. He's downsizing. He can no longer enjoy his system, unfortunately. So we took him back and put all new diffraction pads in the front. So these are all brand new. We refoamed the woofers. So these just came in and we reinstalled the woofers. So these are brand new surrounds. And later on today, Philip and Jerry are going to test it and make sure everything's 100% before we put them up for sale. Speakers come with manual and an envelope full of the spikes and accessories. So that's it, I guess, for now. Oh, no, that's not for sale. We'll talk to you another time. Take care. Bye-bye. One more thing we forgot to mention. This is a Wilson Watch Center Series 3, so it was one of the latest versions, and belongs to a very good client of ours. He's upgraded his home theater system, so this is for sale. And comes with the accessories box, and there's a manual as well. So it's missing, it looks like it's missing a wrench, but anyway, it's not that big a deal. Physically, it's in very good condition, except there are a couple of relatively minor scratches. Well, there's one that's here. I think it could be buffed out. Maybe Jerry can take a shot of that. It might be possible to buff it out. And then there's some light surface scratches. One of the problems with piano black, unfortunately, is that you get to see everything, but we'll do our best to polish it, and then it'll be put up for sale. Okay, thanks.